Just a splendid Saturday here in Richmond, Virginia on the last day of the regular season in the Atlantic 10, and the Robins Center rocking, sold out here on Senior Day as the Spiders are ready to tangle with George Mason. Hi there, Jason Epp here courtside alongside Tim McCormick. And Tim, as we get set for conference play, you want to be playing your best basketball this season, and George Mason is winning 5 straight.
Yeah, I agree, Jason, and VCU and George Mason are the hottest teams in the A-10 right now. For the other 13 teams, everybody's got one thing in common. The calendar has turned to March. What that means is you focus on seniors. This could be the home stretch of their career. Also, good guard play is essential. And most importantly, if you want to win in Brooklyn, win today. Build confidence, gain momentum, and walk into that arena with a little bit of swagger.
Look at the A-10 standings as we get set for these final games of the regular season. Don't know for these two teams exactly what seed they'll be. A lot of combinations out there depending on the outcomes today. But we do know what day they're going to start playing.
Exactly. Tremendous uncertainty, great parity in the A-10. Here's what we know. Richmond, no bye. They play on Tuesday. George Mason, first round bye. They play on Wednesday.
Ready to tip it up here. Spiders in the white at home. Mason in the dark colors here on the road. Yeah.
First meeting, George Mason dominated the paint, plus 18. That's something to keep an eye on.
Tyler Burton from the baseline not able to hit. You'll notice a bandage over his eye as he was dinged up in Richmond's loss on the road at St. Joseph's.
Both guys extremely skilled in the low post.
And this Richmond offense trying to be more consistent. And look at that sweet move there from the graduate student from Finland. One of the 5 seniors with their home swan songs today here at the Robins Center. And this building, Spiders have been tough to beat this year. 12-3 at home. The issue's been everywhere else, where they've only won twice in 15 tries. Josh Oduro, so gifted offensively, turning, scoring, and picking up the foul against Neil Quinn. Like Richmond, trying to find some consistency in the offensive end. That'll help on the set piece out of bounds. And the easy stuff there for freshman Justin Fernandez, hometown kid here from Richmond.
And that's completely unacceptable on a baseline out of bounds to give up an uncontested dunk.
Gustafson, kick out. 3 on the way, and down from Matt Grace, grad student from Canada. So many big buckets throughout his career for Richmond. Maybe that will energize the Spider offense. Kind of really work on our principles on defense. When we've been at our best, we've been keeping teams out of the paint. They've done a better job here in the last 5-6 minutes. Oduro, though, gets it in deep and gets it to go.
That's simply a pro move. And if you let him take that shot, he will destroy your defense. Spiders do not have a foul to give.
Polite, pull up, tap is good. Malik Henry, the and one.
Oh, this is a play. I'd love to see the ball in Nelson's hands. He's their fastest who was held.
Burton pulls up, can't hit it. And Richmond with some foul issue for their 2 leading scorers, including Tyler Burton, held to just 2 points, averages over 18 per game. King English's team with the road recipe thus far and trying to improve their halftime record when in front. 15 first half points for him. And the issue for Richmond, again, 2 fouls for Burton and also Neil Quinn. 2 leading scorers, as you see. Great defense from Burton there, inducing the foul of Fernandez, and that's the 4th on the freshman. Oduro trying to body up on Quinn. Little shifty step to free up the left hand and scores it. He's got at least 10 points now in every conference game this season. Kick out. That's offline from Dinkins. Remember, Fernandez, the freshman who's been starting one of the guard spots, stranded with 4 fouls and out for a good chunk of this half. Randolph rolling in. timeout, George Mason. Kick out, Gustafson. Randolph trying it from deep. And problematic from long range for Richmond in this game. Just 2 of 12. For a team that is third in the A-10 in making threes, but only 9th in proficiency from beyond the arc at 33%.
This full court pressure is a tool to speed up the George Mason offense. I think it's a good idea. Wow, that's a collision. That's got to be a foul.
Kim English just pointing to his man still down on the floor. Play continuing. Quinn can't turn it into a bucket. Bigelow leaves it over. Quinn with that lay-in, and now they'll stop it. Just 4 of 15 from the floor in this half. Nifty little move from Polite to retake the lead.
And the reason they were successful is they got into that offensive set right now rather than having to break the press first.
10 points for Polite. Burton working the two-man game with grace. Now has Oduro. Pull-up three. Richmond retakes the lead. Burton's got it. Gaines on him now. Wheeling in. Off the window. Tapped there by Randolph. Both spiders down. Patriots try to run with numbers. Singleton scores it, and Burton still down at the other end. And a chance to win on senior day when it didn't look promising for a large chunk of the afternoon. Burton out of the timeout. Richmond with the lead. Polite at the line, top 15 of the conference from the stripe, 78% shoot.
Ronald Polite, such a key player. Earlier this year, they played a tournament in the Virgin Islands. The team was 0-3 because he didn't play. He was also out against VCU. They lost by 18. You can't be surprised by that bucket.
Was massive in the overtime survival Wednesday at home against Fordham, and those are 2 critical free throws here on the road at Richmond to tie us at 60. Shot clock off. Spiders a chance to walk out here at home on senior day with a W.
Keep an eye on Tyler Burton, number 3 in the corner.
Grace lost the handle. Take it away. Gaines to the rack. Scores it. Patriots lead. Bigelow to half court. Heave. Almost. And George Mason squanders an 18-point lead, but battling back to make it 6 straight to Brooklyn.